So, Mark, you probably pleased with the performance today, but not the result.
No, exactly. Ultimately, we have lost the game, but I've got to praise our team today. I think the way we've come here today and given absolutely everything under difficult circumstances today was a credit to the players. Actually, we couldn't have given any more in terms of effort and commitment, and that's all you can do. I mean, I can't sort of be too harsh and criticising people because they're giving their absolute best. That's as I say, whether the best is good enough is another thing. Okay, but we are doing everything we can. I mean, we're very short on numbers today. Unfortunately, Reece Fleet was ill. Tarek Moore's failed a sort of last-minute fitness test today. Obviously, I've made a difficult decision in the week to make Kyron Wiltshire and Nana Owusu available for transfer, which is something I don't take lightly. But I just feel that perhaps the money that we may be able to save on the budget with those two, might help us strengthen in areas of the pitch where I see we need strengthening. So that was the idea behind that, and I didn't think it was right to have them included today after the conversations that we've had this week. I've been trying all week. I've literally been on the phone, 6-7 days since last Saturday's game, Tuesday's game as well, trying to get players into the club, but I haven't been successful in doing that, So, I'm going to try to continue that this week because these boys need help. They're giving absolutely everything. We had an injured player, 2 injured players on the bench, plus 2 lads, 16-year-olds from the academy that have never ever kicked a ball for us, and they're being able to bring on people like Phil Roberts, Connor Smith, Jack Shepherd, all very good players at this level, and unfortunately I couldn't do anything to help our boys today. I thought we set ourselves up tactically very well. We've played against a team today that have been scoring goals for fun, 3s, 4s, 2, and today...
Well, I can say that job in the press box, that's the hardest this Wealdstone side has been pressed all season. I mean, they've been banging in goals almost for fun at times, beating teams 3-4-0. So you've got to take a lot of heart out of the absolutely fantastic, at times back the wall defending you had to put in, but also attacking on the break. You looked dangerous.
We did, didn't we? We had a couple of opportunities. I don't think Wealdstone have sort of created loads today. Couple there, but we expect to come away from home top of the league and have to, you'd expect them to have a few chances, but I didn't think they created loads and loads, and I think that's testament to the way our boys worked their socks off again today.
Standing keeper did well too,
didn't it?
Yeah,
Harry's a very good goalkeeper. Yeah. We've got a good keeper there from Luton. We're thankful for Luton for allowing him to come to us, and Harry's done fantastic for us in his first 2 games, and that sort of helps you, when you've got a great goalkeeper there behind you, which as they helps us. But I mean, really, you could say that the difference today was we had a header, didn't we, Joe Ostler, that was cleared off the line by Lafayette, right on the line as well, and then about 3 minutes later they had a corner, their header came in and we couldn't clear it off the line, and that's the difference.
It was touch and go though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Selfie was having a good go, I think. Yeah. But obviously we're disappointed to concede from a set piece in the last 10 minutes. I mean, I actually thought the goal came. Jonesy's won a fantastic tackle in the middle of the park, and I think Stefan perhaps started to run away thinking that Jonesy was going to get up, and what Jonesy and thought Steph was going to go, and then they sort of came at us on the break, which we conceded the corner from, and then I think what's happened is everyone's got a bit sucked on the goal line, and the number 3 there has just sort of like stayed out of it a bit, and he's totally unmarked, and we couldn't quite scramble it away. But like I say, I mean, you've got to be encouraged by our effort and our determination, our desire. But I think, like I said, we've got to get a little bit more quality into the team. That's everybody can see that. It's not some, secret. We've got to try to sort of help these players by bringing some in. But to do that, I have to sort of, try to let people go first. That's the way it is. The club have been very supportive for me this year in terms of a budget. I've used it in the summer the best way that I thought I could at the time, but unfortunately, some things haven't worked out, and what I'm trying to do now is rectify that, early in the season, to try and improve us. But it isn't easy to bring in sort of good players at this time of year. The season season's still very early. You know, I've spoken to a lot of pro clubs this week trying to sort of maybe look at some 23s on loan, but they seem sort of reluctant to let their better ones out. And you know, if you're looking at sort of trying to get people in that aren't maybe playing from the league above in the National League, you're looking at figures like sort of £700-800 a week and things for players. And you know, it's difficult at the moment, but the boys are giving everything. Hopefully next week we can, from our own group, you know, we can get Tarek back, we can get Fleety back. There's a lad that we were hoping to sign on yesterday called Tyrese Paul Jones, another forward player, but unfortunately the international clearance didn't come through from Sweden. So, you know, and we've got some trialists and things coming in this week. I've also sent, you know, a couple of people out watching games for us today with a couple of players that have been recommended to us. So, you know, we're working hard to get lads in to help this group, because it was just disappointing today that we couldn't quite help them a bit more from the side in terms of changing one or two things. But the lads run themselves into the ground. The set piece, you know, was the difference. And I think we've got to praise the boys for their tremendous effort for the club. You know, they did themselves proud, me proud, and the club today. But ultimately, I don't like sort of losing, and we have lost the game. And fair play to Wealdstone. You know, Dean and Stuart are doing a fantastic job here. They're flying at the top of the league. They've won the game again today, and you know, good luck to them. But we're giving everything. Whether it's not quite good enough is for other people to judge.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.